A club that would. A club that would what? I don't want to belong to any club that would accept me as one of its members. Thank you for that one, Groucho Marx. And boy, don't we feel it some days ourselves. Ever been a member of a club or an organization, had thoughts like Groucho above? Legend has it he was referring to the Friars Club or the Delaney Club or some other such organization. I'd guess he probably felt that way once or twice before too. Maybe you joined something voluntarily and later found out that wasn't quite what you thought it was in the beginning. And certain religious organizations and multi-level marketing organizations come to mind for me, but there are others that probably come to mind for you. It's easy enough to get involved in groups or organizations to fulfill our basic human need for social acceptance. It's perfectly and healthy and normal, right? Ever been a part of one of those, part of something like that, tried to quit? Ever felt like Groucho and wondered why you'd want to be a member of a group that wanted to have you as a member? Then there are those exclusive clubs. You know, the ones where we want to be. The ones where the men are more handsome and capable and the women are more beautiful and talented. Sure, at some point there was probably a club like that that each of us aspired to join. Or maybe it was as simple as a curiosity or a desire to join the Mile High Club. You know who you are. And then there are clubs that we become members of that we really never wanted to be a part of, like a survivor club for something like cancer or other serious or potentially fatal diseases or things that are uncurable. Then there are those 12-step clubs too. Some folks do join on their own. Other times they've got external motivation from a judge or something of that nature. But rarely do people come into those clubs on a winning streak. So, how does that apply to our individual relationships? There are support groups for people going through all sorts of challenging life experiences, things like divorce or mental illness or other family and related issues. But who wants to be a member of those clubs? I don't think I've ever met anyone who actually set out to be. Have you? Well, where does that put us then with other people? We could apply the same rule, couldn't we? I wouldn't want to be friends with someone who would want to be friends with me. Or I'd never date or marry or someone who would be willing to date or marry me. Well, it seems so funny when Groucho said it, but when I say it like that, it doesn't seem like either of us is laughing, friend. What is it about that statement that makes us laugh and then, with such a slight twist, has us feeling all self-conscious and defensive? You've seen it or experienced it, that attraction. Maybe it was even mutual attraction. It starts to put you in presence with other people in an authentic way, and it may even expose some of your vulnerability, perhaps. And then it hits you. That self-doubt. Whoa, time out. Nope, it's not self-doubt. It's doubt about them, not you. Right, friend? Absolutely. So we can question their intentions, and we can question their motives, why they would choose us, why they would accept me as a member. What if they knew all about my past deeds? Maybe they're just trying to scam you or use you for something. Sure, let's make it all about them. Now, look, sometimes it's true. We have to put our trust in our instincts. We get that gut feeling and our spidey sense tingles, and it's like, nah, I'm out of here. Because not everyone has our best interests at heart. Other times, we're just projecting our insecurities in yet another way that keeps us from enjoying the good life. And who's to say but that Every club has some members we really connect with, and others that, let's be honest, we'd be fine if we never saw them again. Finding places we belong and people we can connect to is vital for our social nature. It's part of the human condition. Finding acceptance in those groups that we end up being forced into can be even more important and even life-saving in certain times, certain cases. But today, my only ask of you, friend, is to be kind to the members of your group. Count yourself among them and be kind to you first. You've got my take. What say you?